Hi everyone, Miss Kay here at Little Learners. It's a cold and miserable day outside, but I am here hoping to bring you a little bit of happiness. I know that making these videos makes my heart happy, so I'm hoping that they do that for you too, especially on today. Join me at the carpet, please. Find your special place. Cross your legs, no wiggles, please, and show your smiling faces. Oh, we're glad we came to school, yes we are. Oh, we're glad we came to play, yes we are. We'll make friends and we will share. We'll take turns everywhere. Oh, we're glad we came to school. Yes, we are. Oh, we're glad we came to school. Yes, we are. Oh, we're glad we came to play. Yes, we are. We will paint and we will sing. We'll play games and other things. Oh, we're glad we came to school. Yes, we are. Good job. Well, let's take a look at our calendar. We have been doing a pattern that has been flower bumblebee. And we haven't seen each other in a while, so we got to put in a few of our patterns this morning when I came in. So let's see what we're going to do next. So let's start. Flower, bumblebee, 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 flower. What's this one going to be? It's going to be a bumblebee. And our number on our bumblebee starts a new type of number. We were doing teenagers that started with the number 1, but now our number starts with a 2. When numbers start with a 2, what do we say? We say 20, that's right, 20. And because it's just the 0 beside it today, that's all we say. This is the number 20. A 2 and a 0, its name is 20. That's its name. So we're going to tuck it in there, and we're going to say all of our numbers' names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Give yourselves a big clap. That was great. Pat your back. Give yourself a hug. Maybe an extra hug. Pretend it's me hugging you. Oh, yeah. I really miss all of you. And a great big kiss. Here's mine coming. Ready? Mwah! Good job. Wiggle those fingers high. Wiggle them low. Wiggle them fast. Wiggle them slow. Good job. I want to see 3 wiggly fingers today. So let's see. 1, 2, 3 wiggly fingers over here. And if we are wiggling 3 fingers over here, how many need to wiggle over here? 3 more? That's not enough. Put up 1 more finger over there. Put up the little baby one at the end. Wiggle those 4 fingers. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 7 days in a week. 7 days in a week. 7 days in a week. And I know them all. There is Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. tricky because you're used to seeing on Monday, but today is not Monday. Monday was an extra special holiday. Yeah. So we didn't come to school on Monday, so I didn't do a video on Monday. So Monday was over here, and now we are over here on this bumblebee. So let's do our trick and go up, 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 up. Today starts with the w sound. Remember what letter makes a w sound? It's a W. And which day of the week starts with that sound? W. We've been doing lots of beginning letter sounds. Today we're going to do something a little different. It's Wednesday. Wednesday starts with a W, and it's an uppercase W because it's a name. So we're going to go up at the top and slide all the way down, climb all the way up, slide all the way down, climb all the way back up. There is an uppercase W, and you have to be very careful because that letter, even the lowercase, looks the same. So now when I do my next letter, I have to make it be low down, only half the size of that W, and it is a letter that does not taste good. E. So cross your bridge over the rainbow and swim under the bridge. Good. The next letter is a D. So our circle's going to start at the top and go down and around, back up to the top, and a long line down. Our next letter is an N, and an N has a little line down and only one bump over. One bump over. Our next letter doesn't taste good either. E. Cross your bridge again, over your rainbow, swim underneath. The next letter makes a snaky sound. S. That's right, S. Slippery, slimy, snake. Got to snake back and forth. Next letter is a D again. So we're going to make our circle the same size as this D circle. So start at the top, go down and around and back up to the top, and then a long line down. Good job. Our next letter goes A. So it's got a circle too, so it's going to start at the top, down around. Our circle is going to be the same size as our D circle. There we go. But it only has a little line on the side. So just a little line touching the side. And today, our last letter is a Y. It's a Y. That is today's letter. We're learning the letter Y today. So it's a little slide and a long slide. So we're going to do the little slide, then we're going to come back up to the top and do a long slide that's going to touch the bottom of that little slide. So we're going to slide all the way down, and it goes under the road today. Those are always fun when we get to do a letter that goes under the road. So let's say Wednesday's letters together. Are you ready? I want to hear them. W, E, D, N, E, S, D, A, Y. Very good. Now remember, each one of those letters has their own special sound. So let's make those special sounds. W, W, W. D, D, D. S, S. D, D, D. Y, Y, Y. And when we put those sounds together, we say Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday and we're gonna have some fun. Today will be a letter day. Today will be a letter day. Today will be a letter day. We're learning the letter Y today. A Y says Y. A Y says Y. Every letter makes a sound. A Y says Y. Like Wednesday. And today we're doing things with a monkey. He's got a Y at the end too. So we are going to do, even our month. May. Even our month. So let's say it together. Today is Wednesday, the 20th of May. Put up those showers. We got those today. April showers bring new May flowers. That's what I did this weekend. I planted all of my flowers in my garden this weekend. So now my my garden looks beautiful, full of all different flowers. All different colors, pink and purple and yellow, all the colors of the rainbow actually. All of them. None of the flowers are green, but all of their leaves are green. And my tree, oh my goodness, so many green leaves on my tree. And my tree's kind of special. My tree in my backyard has two different looks. When it starts in the spring now, it has green leaves with little white flowers all over it. But then later in the summer, when it starts to get cold, almost fall, almost time to come back to school, the leaves turn purple and it gets pink flowers. My tree is a little bit magic, changes colors. All right, we got a problem. Our friend Weather Bear is bare naked. He is not allowed to come to school bare naked. No. Let's see what he should wear today. So everybody look out their window and say, what's the weather? What's the weather? Look outside, all my special friends. Is it cloudy? Is it rainy, snowy or sunny? Snowy or sunny? Is it sunny today? We had some really great warm sunny weather on the weekend and last week, but not today. No. Is it raining? It is raining today. Yeah, last week we weren't sure what the weather was gonna be. But today definitely is raining. Is it windy? It is. It is still windy outside. I'm gonna put the wind out. How about cloudy? It is cloudy, most definitely. Yeah, that's where the rain is coming from. How about snowy though? It is not snowing. How about stormy? It isn't. It's not stormy. Let's see. Today's weather is cloudy, windy, and raining. So, let's see. Can Weather Bear wear his flip-flops? You can't wear flip-flops in the rain. Can he wear his runners? You could, but your runners would get very wet. Then your socks would get wet, and your feet would get wet. That's not a good feeling. He's going to wear his rain boots today. That way, his feet will stay nice and dry. He can jump in the puddles if he wants. And he's going to wear long pants. I bet a lot of you were wearing shorts over the weekend because it was really nice on our long weekend. Got to wear some shorts, but not today. Back to long pants today. Although I decided I was going to wear a dress. I was really enjoying that warm weather and I love wearing dresses. So I thought, you know what? I feel good today. I'm going to make a video for my friends and I want to wear a dress. Because dresses make me happy. Making videos for you makes me happy. So I wore a dress. The weather bear is going to wear a raincoat. I did wear a raincoat though over my dress to come to school. So there we go. He's going to wear a raincoat and he's going to take his umbrella. Because I do not think the rain is going to stop today. So if you go out today, you're probably going to want to have an umbrella. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't go outside. It's fun to go outside in the rain too, especially if it's not too cold. Yeah, it's fun to go out and walk in the rain. You hear different sounds when you walk in the rain. You hear pitter-patter of the rain. If you're walking your dog, or you, sometimes they make different noises. You see different animals out in the rain. Sometimes the worms come out of the dirt, you see them, or slugs, or you can see the ducks on the river, or the beavers in the river. Sometimes you'll see the deer come out. Yeah, so you see all different types of animals in the rain. Some of the animals you may not see would be butterflies. Sometimes you don't see the butterflies in the rain. And sometimes the birds are hiding in the trees. Sometimes you can hear them though. If you listen carefully, you can hear them still, but maybe not see them. Yeah. So different things happen in the rain, but it's fun to go out in the rain too. Just make sure that you dress for the weather, just like Weather Bear did. He's ready for a rainy day. It's time to watch and listen. We're going to read a book. We'll sit on the rug and use our eyes to look. We'll look at the pictures, hear the story too. I'm so glad I have a letter. Why? Story to share with you. My story today is called The Yak Who Yelled Back. Oh, yelled yuck, sorry. The yak who yelled yuck. Once there was a young yak who hated to try new food. You shouldn't hate to try new food. Trying new food is fun. One day, the young yak's father gave her a yellow, that color starts with our Y, a yellow banana. Yuck! Yelled the yak without even taking a bite. The yak tossed her yellow banana over the fence to her neighbor's yard. The young yak's father then gave her some yogurt. Yuck! Yelled the yak, and she tossed that yogurt over her fence into her neighbor's yard. The young yak's father then gave her a yam. Yuck! Yelled the yak, and she tossed that yam over the fence into her neighbor's yard. Well, a wise old yak lived in the yard next door to the young yak. He was in his yard playing with his yo-yo. The yam hit the wise old yak right on the head. Yikes! Cried the wise old yak. Yoo-hoo, young yak, the wise old yak yelled over the fence. Yes, said the young yak. You should taste things before you yell yuck, said the wise old yak. The young yak leaped over the fence into her neighbor's yard. And she tasted the yellow banana. yogurt. She tasted the yam. "Yowie," said the young yak. "These are all yummy, yummy, yummy." And now she is the yak that yells, "Yum!" See that? She tried the new foods and she thought they were yummy. So when you try new things, my friends, don't say yuck before you try them. Try them first, because you might find, just like the young yak, that new foods are yummy. That's right, they can be super yummy. Oh, my friends, so take a look at this picture. Let's see if we can remember some of the things in our story that started with our sound. Do you remember what our Y sound was? Y, y, y. That's right. So when we look at this picture, we can see these animals here. There was the daddy yak, the young yak, and the wise old yak. Do you remember? Oh, I just told you, sorry. The animals were yaks. That's right, they were yaks. What else can we see in our picture that was in our story? What was the wise old yak playing in his yard? That's right, he was playing with his yo-yo. That's too wise. Yo-yo. Good job. He was playing a yo-yo. Now, the daddy yak, he is using something to make a sweater. And he's making it pink. So I think he might be making it for the young yak, his daughter. What is it that we use to make sweaters? It's called yarn. Good job. It's yarn. So we have yarn there. Now, my friends, do you remember what the 3 types of new food that young yak was supposed to try? The first one, it was the color, not the food that started with the Y. It was the color yellow. That's right, yellow. So it was yellow. It was a banana, a yellow banana. And look what color their fence is. Their fence is yellow. And they must have just painted it, because here's a little paintbrush and a paint pot with yellow paint. So yellow, the color yellow starts with a Y. And another one was something that sometimes we eat here at school, and sometimes we bring it in a tube. Sometimes we bring it in the little carton, but sometimes we have it in a tube. It was yogurt. Oh, I know a lot of my friends love yogurt. It's it's not a new food for them to try. They love yogurt. SK loves yogurt too. So she has yogurt. And then the last thing that she tried was a yam. A yam is a type of potato. And she tried it. It's actually a kind of a sweet potato. We have yams lots of times on special dinners like Thanksgiving and Easter and Christmas. We make yams. And they're a sweet potato, and she hadn't tried one before and said, yuck. That's not what she's going to do anymore when she tries new food. She's going to try them first, because when she tried her 3 new foods, a yellow banana, yogurt, and yams, she didn't yell yuck anymore. She said yum, yum. That's right. Y is for yo-yo. Y is for yak. Y is for a yummy yogurt snack. Y is for yarn. Yes, yard and young. Y is for yams and the bright yellow sun. Hooray for Y's, big and small too. The letter that makes you all want to yell, Yahoo! Oh my goodness. Is that what cowboys say? Yahoo! That starts with a big Y too. Yahoo! Good job. So that was our letter Y story. Now let's see how we're going to print our letter Y's. We've been printing our lowercase, but what about our uppercase Y's? Wonder what they look like. All right, I am going to put a road up here, and originally I had picked out, as you can see here, pink chalk, but I think I'm going to change it because our color yellow starts with a Y. So I'm going to change to my yellow chalk. Yeah. All right, so our uppercase Y is going to start up at the top, and it's going to slide down to the middle and stop. Then we're going to come up over here, and we're going to slide down to the middle and stop. So it kind of looks like a V sitting at the top of our road, but then it has a nice straight line down, just like that. Oh my goodness. All right, so can you put Peter Pointer up, my friends? And slide into the middle and stop. Go back up to the top, slide down to the middle and stop, and then straight line down. So there's no sliding on that bottom. You can actually make that shape with your body. Put one arm up, two arms up, and then our body goes straight down. That is an uppercase Y. We can make that with our body. Kind of looks like a tree even. This is the branches on the tree, and this is the trunk of the tree. So our branches go first, and then the trunk of the tree. Why? Now, boys and girls, I have a friend. Her name is Yolanda. There you go. What kind of a Y does my friend Yolanda have? She has an uppercase. Good job. She has an uppercase Y. And let me see. Trying to think if I have any other friends that start with a Y. Oh. I have a friend named Yasser. What kind of a Y does Yasser have? He has an uppercase Y. Good job. Now our lowercase y is going to start low down. And we do this every day when we print our day of the week because D-A-Y is day. So every time we write a day of the week, we write a Y. So we've been practicing these a lot. So it's going to start in the middle with our little slide down, just like that. And then it's going to come up to the top and have a long slide down, and it gets to go under the road all the way down. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is our lowercase y. Good job. Now, I forgot to look. I should have looked at all of our friends. I think there's probably a lot of friends that have Y's in their name. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if I can remember all of my friends without taking a look. Let me see. I can look quickly at my friends here and see who has. Oh, there's one. Two in that class. Yazzer. I already put him up. Oh my goodness. All right. Now I can put these friends up because I'm on my side. And let me see. So I've got my friend Avery. Oh. Jocelyn. Jaya. Kaylee. Adia. Adia. Aria. Here, Everly. Everly and Kylie. There we go. Now, all of these friends had one Y, but Miss Kylie, you have two. One, two. One in the middle and one at the end. So there we go. Those were my friends that had Y's in their name. I'm trying to think of it. I'm sure that Miss Connie has some too. But those are my friends. That's a lot of friends. Look, I filled up my whole line of my board. There we go. So they all have Y's in their name. And a Y says Y. A Y says Y. Every letter makes a sound. A Y says Y. Let's take a look at our letters here. Let's see if I can trick you. So uppercase and lowercase Y's, they look similar to each other, but not exactly the same. All right, so let's see. Which is this one? Is it uppercase or lowercase? It was an uppercase, that's right. Look, it starts way up at the top. So you do our line to the middle and our line down to the middle. So these are sliding. They go on an angle. They slide to make that V look at the top, but they stop in the middle and then straight down the trunk of the tree. So remember, a branch and the trunk. Shall we try that with our bodies again? Okay, stand up, put a branch and your trunk. Good job. That was our Y, uppercase Y. Oh, this is what we used to make that sweater. What was that again? Yarn. What were those animals called? Yaks. Now this is the egg, but it's only pointing to the yellow because eggs have two different colors, white and yellow. Do you know what the yellow part is called? It starts with a Y. Yolk. It's called the yolk. It's the best part of the egg. Yolk. And this was the toy that the wise old yak was playing with. It goes up and down. You pull it on a string on your hand. You make your hand go like this, and it goes up and down. It's called a yo-yo. Good job. So I'm going to tuck that over there. And if that was the uppercase, then this is the lowercase. That's right, the lowercase, and it's a little slide down and then the long slide and goes under the road. That's right. What color is my paint? It's yellow. Ah, that's the color for today, yellow, because yellow starts with the Y. Now this is a little bit tricky because it's also called a yolk. It's spelt a little bit different, and this is for animals. You put this around two animals so they can work as a team. Kind of goes around over their neck and under their chin, and it connects to another animal like right beside him, and it goes over their neck and under their chin, and then they work together to pull maybe a plow or a wagon or a cart, and they work as a team. It's called a yoke, and so that's for animals like horses or cows or sheep. Yeah, they can wear a yoke to work together as a team. They put their heads in the middle. So that was our lowercase y. Good job, my friends. Let's take a look at our page we're going to do for our y's. All right, look at this. So this is the preschool page to do. So you're going to trace your uppercase Y, slide down to the middle, slide down to the middle, and straight down the trunk. So that's our uppercase, and then our lowercase is a little slide and the long slide. Good job. Then you have to color only the things in the picture that start with our sound. Let's make that sound again. A Y says Y. A Y says Y. Every letter makes a sound. A Y says Y. Good job. So we're going to take a look here, and oh, there's that animal again. What was it? A yak. That's right. So we're going to color the yak. Now this boy is, oh my goodness, he's yawning. Sometimes you do that a lot when the weather's like it is today, rainy and miserable. Sometimes it makes you yawn and feel kind of tired. So we're going to color him because he's yawning. So we're going to color him. Now the yak is playing that toy. Do you remember what it was called? Yo-yo. So we're going to color the yo-yo. And then we have to remember to color our uppercase and lowercase y. So there's our uppercase up there, and our lowercase is above our yak. But there are two things in our picture we are not going to color. Let's take a look at mine that I've already colored. Look at that. So we're coloring the yak, his yo-yo, and the yawning boy. Our uppercase Y, our lowercase y. But look, the yak is wearing clothing. He is wearing a jacket. Should we color a jacket? Does that make the right sound? It doesn't. So we are not going to color the jacket. And there is a picture frame around our uppercase Y. Does picture frame make the right sound for today? It does not. So we are not going to color the picture frame or the jacket because they do not make today's sound, which is y, y. Then we have our junior kindergarten page today. So you are going to do a whole line of uppercases, sliding to the middle, slide down to the middle, and straight down the trunk. And then the lowercase with our little slide and our long slide with that we've been practicing here. So you're going to do your lines of them. And then you are going to color your yo-yo. And then here you are going to circle the letter that makes the right sound. So it's not always going to be the Y. it's going to be one of those letters in the square. So the first one is yarn, y. Well, we know that that is today's letter sound, and today's letter was Y. So we are going to circle the Y and color the yarn. But the next animal is a walrus. Was not today's sound. So we have to look at the letters. We have to choose one of those letters that makes the W sound. And we have a W, a V, and a Y. Well, we do have a little bit of a hint today because our day of the week started with that W sound. So we kind of had a hint that it's the W. So we're going to circle the W under the walrus because that's the right letter sound. And we're going to color the walrus. Then we're going to come over here and we've got a Valentine. So do you remember which letter made the that tickled our lip sound? We have a choice of a T, a Y, or a V. Well, we know that a T goes t, 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 and the Y goes y. Neither of those was the right sound, but a V goes tickles our lips. Violin. That's a matching sound, so we're going to circle the V and color the Valentine. Now down here, this is a yellow crayon. Yellow, our color for today. Yellow. And that makes our sound today. And today's letter was the Y. So we're not going to circle the V or the U, but we are going to circle the Y. The next one is the yo-yo. Yo-yo. That was today's sound, wasn't it? Yo-yo. So we're going to look down at the bottom and circle the Y. Now our last one is an umbrella. We really needed our umbrella today because it was raining. So umbrella makes that funny sound. But that wasn't today's sound. Today's sound was yeah, not So we have to look down here and see which of our letters we have to choose to make the sound. And to choose, our choices are U, Y, and V. Ooh, good job. You recognized right away that it was the U that makes the sound. Not the Y, because it goes yeah. And not the that tickled our lips like the Valentine. It's the U for umbrella. Good job. So we're going to circle the U and color the umbrella. Very good, my friends. Don't forget on this one that it's the yellow crayon. So that crayon needs to be yellow. It even says its name on there. Yellow. Good job. So those are our two alphabet sheets today, my friends. And then we're going to do something a little bit different that we haven't done yet. We've done a lot of beginning sounds like our alphabet sheet today, but now we're going to move to the next letter. My sheets now are monkey in the middle. Yeah, monkey in the middle sheets. Middle sounds. So I'm going to start with this one because this one lets you choose. It shows you, kind of like our alphabet sheet, it gives you a choice of 3 letters that might go in the middle. So we have to make their sounds, but their sounds are in the middle and not at the beginning. So this one is a lid. So in the middle of lid is a sound. So we have to see which letter makes the sound. An A, sounds. Ah, ah, ah is the A. Eh, eh, eh is the I. And eh, eh, eh is the E. So did you guess I? That's right, because id. So you're gonna color the I and you're going to print it right there in the middle. Then we have a fan. So a fan, oh, that's that sound. So then we have over here, we have the letters that we get to choose from. So we have an E, a U, and an A. Which one of those goes in? Did you say A? Good job. So we're going to print our letter A right in there. And we're going to go through all of the different pictures and put in the right sound, the letter that makes this right sound in the middle. So you can do this one first because it helps you out a little bit with the sounds or choosing the letter. And then this one's a little bit trickier because it doesn't give you the letters to look at. So you have to make the sounds on your own and then print the letter because you know what it looks like because you've been seeing it and saying it. So this is a b, b, in, a b, us, a h, am, a k, it, a b, d. So we're going to make our sounds and say of the picture. So we're going to make those sounds and try and find the letter that goes in the middle. This is going to help us start to learn how to read because we're making all the sounds of our letters, not just the beginning sounds, but now we're trying to do the monkey in the middle sound. So we're going to do those. I'm going to send those 2 sheets home with you today so that we can do the monkey in the middle sheets. That's right. And because we're doing the monkey in the middle, I'm going to read you a funny monkey story. It's about a monkey we all know that gets in so much trouble all the time. He is so curious. Have you guessed which monkey my story might be about? A curious monkey. And he lives with a man in a yellow hat. Have you guessed who it is? It's George! That's right! Curious George! And today, Curious George is going to visit the zoo. He's going to go and visit the zoo. Curious George visits the zoo. And there's the man in the yellow hat. And George is a monkey. Just like our pages are, the monkey in the middle, because we're finding the letter sounds in the middle of our words. Curious George visits the zoo. George, said the man in the yellow hat, would you like to see a real elephant? Would you like to go with me to the zoo? There was a lot to see at the zoo. There were giraffes with their long necks that seemed to reach to the sky. There were kangaroos that carried their babies in a special pocket. And finally, there were the elephants with their big floppy ears
and their long trunks munching on the hay because it was lunchtime. People were eating on the park benches. They were picnicking on the grass. I'm going to find out what time they're going to feed the lions, said the man with the yellow hat. So you wait here, George, and please, don't get into trouble. While George was waiting, he saw a zookeeper with a pail full of yellow bananas for the monkeys. The zookeeper put the pail down to get a drink from the water fountain. George was hungry, so he grabbed the pail and he ran away with it. "Hey!" shouted the keeper. "Stop that monkey!" But George just kept on running. A crowd of people were standing near the monkey house, just the place for George to hide. Standing by the cage was a little boy who was holding a red balloon on a very long string. Suddenly, one of the monkeys reached out and snatched that string from the boy's hand. And he ran all the way to the top of the cage. Then he tried to squeeze that balloon through the bars. The other monkeys started to screech and scream. And the little boy began to cry. "Please, couldn't someone get his balloon back?" asked his mother. But none of the people could reach high enough. But George, he knew just what to do. With the pail in his hand, he climbed up to the top of the cage. He took a few bananas and he fed them to the monkeys. While the monkeys were eating, George snatched the balloon and swung down from the cage. He handed the balloon back to the little boy. Everyone clapped and they cheered. Just then, the man with the yellow hat came running. "George!" the man cried. "I've been looking all over for you." "Please don't get angry with him," said the boy's mother. "He saved my son's balloon." "George should not have taken my pail," said the keeper. "But he did use it to feed the monkeys. And now it's time to feed ourselves, George," said the man with the yellow hat. And that's just what they did. Look at that. They are having yellow bananas and yellow apple juice. Did you know that monkeys liked apple juice? I did not know that. But look at George. Look at that smile on his face. He is having his banana and his apple juice. He's loving it. And guess what, my friends? I have a very special song to do with you today. It's about a funky monkey. And it's a fun dance that we get to do at school. So I'm going to put on the funky monkey. So you need to find yourself a space. So stand up. Make sure that you're not too close to a table or a chair or the sofa, if you've been sitting on the sofa watching. So you need to make sure you have some room because we are going to move around just like some monkeys. Are you ready? Remember, it's called the Funky Monkey. You ready? Do the Funky Monkey. I can hear the monkeys. Can you hear them?
Can you do the Funky Monkey? It really is outrageous, just like the monkeys at the zoo do in their cages. From Canada to Cucamonga, people of all ages go ape and do the Funky Monkey. You scratch your head, peel a banana, you say ho 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 like a monkey playing Santa. You tickle your ribs and play peekaboo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo. Tinker away, get Tarzan.
We're gonna be Tarzan. Swing on the vines.
It started out in Africa, the middle of the Congo. The monkeys loved to dance and sing when natives played the bongos. Now everywhere around the world, people old and young go ape and do the Funky Monkey. You scratch your head, peel a banana, you say ho 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 like a monkey playing Santa. You tickle your ribs and play peekaboo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo. Monkey around now.
Monkey around. Climb up the tree and down the tree. Swing.
Now whether you're a big baboon or just a cute chimpanzee, the Funky Monkey's lots of fun, really not the fancy. We do it at the school so everybody can see. It's fun to do the Funky Monkey. You scratch your head, peel a banana, you say ho 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 like a monkey playing Santa. You tickle your ribs and play peekaboo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo. You scratch your head, peel a banana, you say ho 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 like a monkey playing Santa. You tickle your ribs and play peekaboo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo. Back to you, ha ha ha.
Good job, my friends. That is my Funky Monkey song. It's always fun to do. So you can always replay this part of the video again and do the Funky Monkey. Do all of the actions. Do you remember what they were? You're going to scratch your head, peel a banana, and say ho 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 like a monkey playing Santa. Tickle your ribs and play peekaboo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo, and you laugh ha 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 like the monkeys at the zoo. Back to you, ha ha ha. Good job. It's always a fun song. So I hope you enjoyed that song, and I have one last thing to do with you, which you always love to do, is my mystery bag. And as always, what color is it? Yellow! That's right. So my mystery bag is always yellow, but yellow was our color today, because that is a color that starts with our Y. All right, are you ready for the first clue? The first thing I have in my mystery bag was that animal. Do you remember what that animal was called? Make our sound. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a yak. There's my little yak. There we go. I'm going to put him up there. A yak. Oh, the next thing I have in my mystery bag is an egg. But egg does not start with a Y, but do you remember the yellow part? It starts with a Y. Did you say yolk? Good job! Because eggs are white and yellow, but it's the yellow yolk that starts with our Y. That's two Y's actually. Yellow yolk. Good job. The next thing I have, oh, this was the special toy that the wise old yak was playing. Remember, you pull it on your hand and it goes up and down. It's a yo-yo, and this yo-yo is my favorite color. And let's see if I can get it to work. I may or may not. I don't know if somebody's used it in between. Let's see if I can get it to go up and down. Well, there you go. Goes up and down. It's a yo-yo. There you go. So it's a pink. This one's a pink yo-yo, but it's a yo-yo, and yo-yo starts with our Y. It has two Y's in it because it says yo and yo. There we go. Yo-yo. This one's kind of different too because it's square. Usually yo-yos are round. The next thing I have is that material that you use to make a sweater. Now, I know a friend whose mummy just finished making him a sweater, William. She made you a green sweater. I saw it, a picture of it. Now, what was it that mummy used? It was, and the daddy was making the little yak a sweater in our story. It is a yarn. And this is yarn that I use to make my boys' sweaters. It's a rainbow kind of yarn. And that is yarn. The next thing I have, my friends, is a special sign that we see out on the street. And it is yellow, actually. And this one's yellow, but it's a shape of a triangle. And this is called a yield sign. So when your parents or your grandma or grandpa or maybe brothers and sisters, if you have older brothers and sisters, anyone who's driving, when they see a yellow, or it's not always yellow, but the triangle sign on the road, it means they have to yield, which means they have to slow down, look to see if traffic is coming, and then go. You're not supposed to stop, just slow down, look to see if there's room for you to drive onto the street, and then go. Yeah. So that's a yield sign, means to slow down, look to see if there's a spot for you, and go. The next thing I have is, it's a Jeep, but it's not about the Jeep, it's about its color. It's not a Jeep, actually. It's a car. Or an SUV, maybe. And what color is it? Today's color, which we have all over the place. Whether Bear's clothes were this color, I use this color here. My bag, it's yellow. That's right. This happened to be yellow starts with today's letter. And the last thing I have, boys and girls, was that nice food that we like to have here at school. Sometimes we have it in the containers and sometimes we have it in the tube. It was, you guessed it, I love that, yogurt. So this is a container of yogurt. And this yogurt has a peach on the outside of it. So it's a peach flavored yogurt. And yogurt comes in all different flavors. It has vanilla and peach and strawberry and raspberry and blueberry and strawberry banana, and sometimes they can get mixed. Sometimes you can get two flavors in one container. Those are always fun. Yeah, you get two flavors together. All right, so let's say all of our special items together that started with our Y. First, let's make our sound again. A Y says yeah. A Y says yeah. Every letter makes a sound. A Y says y. For yak. Yoke. Yo-yo. yarn, yield, yellow, and yogurt. Good job, my friends. Those are the things that started with our letter Y. And that is it for today. I've gone over all of my things. So now it's time for us to say goodbye until we see each other again. And if today is Wednesday, we will see each other again on Friday. Good job. Oh, the Y train is coming, see you soon. Yeah, yeah. The Y train is coming, see you soon. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the Y train is coming, the Y train is coming, the Y train is coming, see you soon. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we'll say goodbye to all the boys, see you soon. Oh, we'll say goodbye to all the girls, see you soon. Oh, we'll say goodbye to everyone. Say goodbye to everyone. Say goodbye to everyone. See you on Friday. And what does our Y say? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And until we see each other again, everyone, stay safe and healthy. I'll see you on Friday. Mwah.